Right, right? No, not really. See, much of my evidence, yeah, it's very real. What Andrew Wolnez has been doing, it's very real. That's actual stalking. Now, as far as the thousands of phone calls from Wolnez, that's all Wolnez. Does that mean that he's the one making every single call? No, it doesn't. Now, we also got to hear from one of them assholes who couldn't respect boundaries and wants to throw a tantrum because they were kicked off my channel. If you're not here to help me, go the fuck away. If all you're going to do is help my predators get away by looking the other way, you're a piece of shit. I got no place for you. I'm tired of being fucking assaulted. I'm tired of being threatened, and I'm tired of being bullied. Now, those of you pieces of shit that get on my channel and go, you're mean? No, I'm not. I'm actually real fucking nice given the situation. See, one thing that I've been able to show since I got here to Tillamook is that I'm the only person here who's not a coward. How many people here bitch about the corruption, but won't lift a goddamn finger to stop it? Yeah, there's quite a few of those. Now I'm going to post up the conversation with this Holly lady, who obviously is harassing me for Andrew Wolnez. See, much as these people want to say, oh, well, maybe they're not all Andrew Wolnez. How do you know it's Wolnez? Well, the timing and specifics, and they are easy to find if you're a police officer. That's right, those cops can get that information quick, fast, and in a hurry. But they got to pretend that I was assaulted. Otherwise, everything goes right down the tubes. That's why they need a public pretender who's a rubber stamp. And we're in Tillamook. Let's face it, folks, they're all rubber stamps. None of these pieces of shit give a holy goddamn about you or me. Well, apparently my internet wants to. Maybe if I leave the room, it'll get better. Those officers knew exactly what they were doing, and they knew that they could push over Nathan real easy. And they did. See, Nathan ain't that bright of a fellow. Malfunction, but because of lack of experience. There's also the fact that Candace has a vagina and is not schizophrenic. She's more likely to be heard. The problem is she ignored the safety issues, all of them. And so did Nathan. Every time without fail. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Now, let me tell you why I'm so disgusted by Tillamook, Oregon. Out of all of the people here who have seen me get assaulted, well, the cops never bothered trying to talk to any of them. The only ones that they talked to were the ones that forced it. Meanwhile, was Candace there to help explain the situation with Wolnez? No, she wasn't. Was she there to make sure that Martinez didn't relentlessly control the situation by bullying and talking over me? See, regardless of what those officers wanted to talk about, the fact is that there are multiple offenses that needed to be taken care of. And of course, Nathan didn't know better. Now, had he known better, would it have gone better? No, probably not. probably would have gone worse if he'd have known better. Because like I said, he's not a woman and neither am I. When the situation with Tyler Crabtree happened over in the library parking lot, what did it take to do something about that? Well, it took Jared Scudder. Now, was there an arrest or a conviction? No. But given the fact that it was two men trying to turn it in, I'd say we did pretty good. Most of the issue I'm dealing with now, just like always, is that you guys are here for entertainment. If you weren't here for entertainment, you'd get a hold of me one-on-one and try to do something to stop this. Now here's the thing. I don't have time to play head games with you. I don't. Oh, I need to do this and I need to do that and head games this and head games that and my mom is sick. Fuck you. If your mama's sick, you come forward about that, not to me. See, when you say you're going to help and you literally have an excuse every single time, and I'm being abused the whole time, you're showing what a worthless turd you are. Now, Candace, instead of talking over and assuming, she should have stopped and listened. Once you realize it's not what you assumed, you should listen. And see, there's the problem. There's no good people here. Good people will listen to the victim, and literally every single one of these people who says they don't know what to do, I guarantee you 100% if it was their daughter and they actually cared about their daughter, they'd find out. They'd find out immediately. Now y'all get to see through all of this how my rights literally don't matter and how I am literally forced to go back to law enforcement officers who have literally physically assaulted me to try to turn them in to themselves. And if Scott DaCosta finds himself innocent of his own crimes, then who do I go to? Now, you guys should take a look at how dehumanizing this is. You should also look at every single situation, because see, all this stuff that they did to me is only superficial on the paperwork. Because if you read it, you realize it's all bupkis. But who cares, right? Why don't you just move on, right? We'll take a look at Andrew Wolnez. He has been working together with multiple individuals to attempt to cut me off from any and all resources, just like the cops do. Why, you think they come and mess with me because I'm an evil person? No. The other thing is my public pretender and all the crap that he wants to say that is recorded. Hopefully we'll be able to play a couple of those tomorrow. There will be no, what do you call that? Client confidentiality in this. I absolutely refuse to keep anything confidential. I will not keep the assaults by the officers confidential. I won't keep the death of Natalie Bollinger confidential. I'm certainly not going to leave any of the videos of Andrew Wolnez accusing me of things that were obviously untrue years ago, or him bragging about it, or how much he's enjoying it. So that's something y'all don't pay any attention to. I don't enjoy this. It's not just people like Andrew Wolnez. It's sex offenders like Tim Beeson, Ted Bollinger. But you're fine with that, as long as it's not happening to you. As long as you can come watch the Sean Show for entertainment. Now, I've got a vehicle outside that I attempted last night to call 911 about the vandalism, but it didn't work. And why didn't it work? Because as always, we got crooked cops here. And of course, 911 is crooked too. Now, they have a way of cutting you off. When you're about to say something that could be construed as a civil rights violation. Wait, hold on. What's it called? I want to make sure I get the exact words. Basically, it's an obstruction of justice. Hell, I'll remember it in a second. I got it on my phone. I got absolutely no sleep last night with people messing with me. Ain't that the way life goes? Of course, restricted call after restricted call. These police knowingly, willingly, and intelligently created a safety issue for me, one that they should not have put out there. Now, whether or not it's Andrew Wolnez calling here, these are all Andrew Wolnez calls. They're also, all of them, Officer Rodriguez calls. Sorry, Deputy Rodriguez calls. Who's the one that handed the sheets of paper to Andrew Wolnez? Yeah. They got a way of screwing things up. And all the law enforcement here will bully you in a group just so they can make it their word versus yours in abundance. This is why you need a friend or family member so that they can't lie and just get away with it. But not one of you is ever going to try that. All right, I got to end this video. There's a missing child, and we're going to post up a video. Sorry about that. Adios.